It's RenFaire Fridays, the hat. Here we go with the double-horned hennin. I knew I wanted to use the same technique from my fly hat, a self-drafted skull cap of sorts attached to a headband. So I cracked out the cling wrap and tape and got my lovely assistant, the very handsome Ben, to first create a cling wrap base covering the general area of the soon-to-be hat. Then we got to taping over the base. After that, I doodled on a rough shape, cut it out of heavyweight interfacing, sewed the flat pattern into the shape of my noggin, and there she was, the start of the hennin. Of course, it couldn't be a double-horned hennin without the horns. I glued those down and then smoothed the transition between horn and cap with paper and fiberfill. Then it was time for making it pretty. I crafted a pattern to cover the cones and got to decorating. We've got zigzags, ruffles, stripes, and even diamonds. After completing the horns, I first covered the cap in a layer of batting to soften some of the rough edges, and crafted a cover in the same gray. Why did it look so much like underwear? To add the jester flair, I created this dog-eared tip. The last step was to create the very important brim. This is far from historically accurate, but sun protection came first. Drafting this pattern was especially hard, but putting it together was easy. For the sake of flexibility, I attached the brim using Velcro dots, and as a final touch, I added a pearl trim. For only my third hat making adventure, I am so proud of how this turned out, and I cannot stop beaming even as I edit. See you next Friday.